Welcome to the show. I'm Mead, this is Steve, and we are reviewing Law Abiding Citizens, starring Foxx and Gerard Butler.
This is a movie about the guy whose family is murdered in front of him, and then the murderer goes free.
Making a deal.
A plea bargain, yeah. And so Gerard Butler starts trying to get revenge, or, try to get the justice that he didn't get legally. I like this movie, but I think it would have been a lot better if I hadn't seen the trailer for it, because they gave away a lot of plot points. There were a lot of times where I knew somebody was going to get killed, and I knew how they were going to get killed because I had seen the trailer.
It kind of ruined the scene and the movie altogether at certain points.
There were times, though, when someone would suddenly die out of the blue, and I really like that a lot. Sudden, intense violence. That's always fun. I thought when I went into this movie that I would have a hard time deciding which character I sided with. You've got the Gerard Butler character, who is anti-establishment, and then you've got Foxx, who is more by the book, sort of. Except that all these people who are supposed to be the good people that follow the law stuff, they have no qualms about disregarding people's civil liberties. They don't care about the Constitution, apparently, and this is kind of what Gerard Butler's point is in the movie, that the system doesn't work, and then to prove that it does work, they break all the rules. So I thought that was kind of dumb.
I'm pretty sure Schwarzenegger mentioned that in his speech once too.
Did he?
So yeah. I thought it was original for the most part. I mean, I'm sure there are a few movies that are similar to this, but I like how they Gerard Butler was like the brain. I think he planned out everything over 10 years, and that was really cool. I liked how he did that, especially with the whole the way some of the murders that he did were all super advanced and technical. Foxx, he's all right. I mean, I can't really take him seriously after that whole Foxx show he did years ago. He just was a goof in that, and now he's just you don't want to see it. He's just trying to make up for it now by trying to be a serious actor, and he doesn't pull it off very well.
I thought it was kind of a sort of a more sophisticated. It's like a Punisher movie. If the Punisher didn't going guns blazing kill him,
he wasn't a vigilante.
He's still a vigilante, but he used more subtle means to kill people. With remote
instead of just guns and
he doesn't go in there and kill people with giant knives and stuff.
Yeah.
He kills people in a lot more sort of diabolical ways. He was a tactician, and that's the enemy that you were up against, rather than the big muscle guy who just slaughters his way through
the battlefield.
Yeah. Instead, this guy will find a way to kill you where there's nothing you can do about it. And you'll never see it coming. And that was really one of the cooler things about this movie.
And Foxx pretty much has a change of heart through this movie, after all these people are dying that are his friends.
Very interesting seeing how he struggles with trying to justify his decision for so long, and then after a while it's other people start to doubt him until he starts to realize, stop and think, maybe I didn't do the right thing.
Yeah.
But he never actually admits it.
No, he doesn't.
So.
But he probably feels a little bit of regret, just a little bit.
I was surprised that Gerard Butler never threatened Foxx's family, because he's got a wife and a daughter, just like...
I don't think that was his plan.
Yeah,
I think it was.
But the Gerard Butler's character had a wife and a daughter who were killed, and it was how would you, to try and make him understand how it feels to have your family threatened.
Well, his plan was to kill everybody involved in the trial. Foxx's family didn't have anything to do with it.
Kill him anyway.
Okay.
Or at least threatened to kill him.
Threatened to kill him.
I wasn't real satisfied with the ending that they went with.
I think it was a bad ending. they could have switched it around. You know, would have been cooler.
So you wanted the other guy to win.
Yes.
Yeah, so did I.
We basically just gave that away.
Well, we didn't tell who won. Just we wanted the other person to win.
I give this movie an A. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. It was in between, but it kept you going. Like, you know, what's going to happen next?
Yeah, I'll give this movie a B. I thought it was pretty good. I think I would have liked it a lot better if I hadn't seen the trailer, which, as I mentioned, gives a lot away.
Too much away.
But it was, you know, suspenseful, and it did, you know, keep you guessing until the end. Well, almost to the end.